2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Bean. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Now to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. I don't like the look of that lie. Down to Henny.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Oh, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
Never up, never in, as they say, Rich. 4 feet to the cup. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
That got a little out of control, I think. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, he's hit a good bunker shot there, but that one's pretty close. And if this can go down, he'll save par. And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. How about, oh my, holds it from the bunker. It's time to check on the leaderboard. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
That should set up another chance.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
This one's looking pretty good from the bunker. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Okay, time to return to the action. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Didn't quite get enough on that one. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at +1 for the tournament. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent. This now, his third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Wonderfully played. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This putt, it's to save the par.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey putt here.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Well, the main thing is he's out of the bunker, but is now faced with a massive putt. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. And he's down there. You got to read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Either chip it in or putt it in from off the green. Sitting at a couple of shots over par.
Starting this one way out to the left. Watch this break.
This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The 6 hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I am on the 3rd hole, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
I like the look of this one. Oh, that's a quality shot from out of the sand. That should set up an easy save. This putt coming up is for birdie. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Sitting at 3 over for the event. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Coming up from the bunker. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. That was offline right off the shot. That's into the trees. 3 over par. All right, now it's time for lucky number 7. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This putt is around 32 feet.
You look to have pulled that one. 7 feet to the cup. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
This would be a great up and down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
That's got too much heat. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Let's keep those doubles off the card.
Sitting at 10 over for the event. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. As we head to the back nine here at Torrey Pines Southridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Pretty good shot there.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling. Currently at +9 for the event. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt is going to start out straight and it'll move a little to the right after that.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
It's a nice up and down from the bunker there for the par. Good work.
Rich, in your opinion, is this the hardest par 4 on the entire West Coast?
If it's not, it's certainly top 2. The only other one that I could think that it would come close to is probably the 10th at Pebble, especially with the tee box all the way back there. You know, it's just, it doesn't have the scenery, but it has the demand that you can't geek a drive out there and expect anything good to happen, and you certainly can't afford really to have a bad iron shot either. It's just a strong par 4. Again, different look than what you have at 10 at Pebble, but it's the difficulty's just the same.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. 13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to nail your drive if you want to get there in 2.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
This one's headed towards the rough. And that one has failed to escape the rough. So he's got more work to do here. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, this one's looking around 30 feet, I'd say.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
This is a par putt. Sitting at 9 over for the event. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Those fairway bunkers, they can be tricky. Tougher shot in golf. He'll be upset with that. He's got out of this bunker, but he's now got to get out of another one. And he's managed to find the green, but midway from the flag. Have to rely on a good putter here. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
This for par.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Just a short putt remaining here. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. 15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Standing over his second shot. That's straight into the trees. Unfortunately, he'll have to hit out of the rough yet again with his next shot. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. So standing over this one from the second cut.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
That one might need to pump the brakes. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Oh, that's a good line. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. Currently 12 over for the tournament. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
And from the bunker here. Seven feet to the cup. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
A good stroke. And a bit of frustration popping in there as the par putt just missed the hole. Sitting at 14 over for the event. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. This next shot coming up from the sand. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
Was that a rush of blood?
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Signing off with a bogey. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be rueing some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumor that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else on tour. Henny Koyak is on the ground. And Henny, what more can you tell us?
I am astounded that this featured player wants to take down none other than Tom Kim. He is one of the bright young stars on tour, big bubbly personality, but the talent is top tier. And, well, there is no better way to build your confidence than if you can possibly take down Tom Kim.
Always interesting to get a sense of what motivates these elite athletes. Henny, thanks for the info. We'll be watching this rivalry closely.
From the rough here, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
Down to John.
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is going to take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
And still no putter in the hand.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Wow, I thought that was in. 4 feet to the cup. A bogey on the first hole.
Not a great start right there, but plenty of holes left in the round.
Here's a look at the par 5 second. That's a tough one to swallow. From the rough to more rough. This is his third. That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. A very long putt coming up. Henny, how tricky is this one?
An uphill left to righter.
He could have done much worse from there. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. We've got a major champion atop the leaderboard. It's Xander Schauffele. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. The beach is not where you want to be right now. That one appears to be short. That's a missed green. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot. Oh, almost. And just a short one left for bogey. Oh, that had a chance, but just would not drop. Okay, finishing up here. As we move on to the next, he falls to 3 over par for the event. This one could end up on the beach. Here's a look at the lie in the bunker. You never know what you're going to get out of the bunker, and this one is coming up short. Looking to get up and down from here. Tom Kim is over the ball.
Yeah, he's looking good now. Up ahead in this matchup.
Now let's head to Tom Kim. Just 3 strokes back.
Time to get back to the course. Okay, a 15-footer remains. Wow. He's got this one for a bogey. Okay, on to the next.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Going with the hybrid. Now just 1 over par. Second shot here on the 5th. Didn't that look good for a long time? Very crafty, that shot. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Rich, one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
John, you've got a good view from down there. What's the lie like?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Well, at least it's out of the sand, but some work to do here on the green. Well, this will be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, it's a mid-range 32-foot putt.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Now 8 shots back after that hole.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. Oh no, that looks like too much club. Now over to Tom Kim.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. Amazing!
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That might be the best swing of the day. We've got about 180 left to the hole.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
This is a 5-iron. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Needs this to drop to save par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
This one's looking good.
You could hear that one drop. What a putt. The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Here's the 3rd shot. This is one you don't practice very often. This one should turn left. All right, bogey putt.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Xander Schauffele is our leader. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
This could be trouble.
I don't even know where this is going. It might be going off the golf course.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. Got some work to do with this putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Eight feet left to the cup. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a one-shot lead.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
This one looks like it's going left. This would be a great up and down. Well, that's an impressive little chip. This putt for par here. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. 5 shots off the lead.
Do it. Come on.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Second shot here on the 12th. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Well, that was a decently played hole, but unfortunately going to have to write down a bogey. Yep, well done. And it's Xander Schauffele in top spot as we move to the next. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. Currently plus 10 now for the event. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Setting up for his third shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? 4 strokes off the lead. And back to the play, shall we? And he needs this to save par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Awesome stuff.
Tom Kim is over the ball.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
The second at 15. This putt from 5 feet away.
This for a birdie.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. 16, a par 4. Look how high that grass is. That was not clean contact. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. This is a 6-footer. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3. Five-iron on the way. That is OB over there, and that is big trouble. It's just so disappointing ending up in the water. Now over to Tom Kim.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
This putt for a bogey. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
And that drops in for bogey. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
This shot from about 190 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Big shot out of the greenside bunker. Okay, greenside, and the goal now is to get up and down. Wow, I really like that. Let's see if he can save par. And the finishing touch on a busy day on the course. Before we say goodbye, we do want to bring in Henny Koyak for one last thank you, because Henny, the insight you provided was phenomenal today.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. I had an absolute blast out there, and both players should be very proud of themselves.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.